What's going on, YouTube? Jan Moses here, back with some more Madden Ultimate Team content. We're preparing for Zero Chill. Just for full disclosure, I'm recording this on Sunday, December the 4th. I believe Zero Chill is going to be coming out Thursday, December 8th. They're going to be revealing the players and probably some bits of at least the early phase of Zero Chill this Wednesday, December the 7th on stream. And this is going to be a market video. I did play a MUT Champs game this weekend, and my offense was not great. I'll show you right here. I was able to win the game 6-3, which I was pretty happy with because my defense looked great. I was actually generating a lot of pressure. Aaron Donald had 2 sacks. I think Lawrence Taylor had a sack. And my opponent wasn't like a great player by any stretch, but he had really good players. Like, at least compared to my team, he probably had like a 92 overall team. And I'm at a 91, which I think is probably about average, if not a little under average. Average being someone who's playing this game relatively casually when it comes to playing online. But the reason why I played that MUT Champs game was because I needed to win at least one game in order to guarantee that I would get the competitive pass player at 200 CP, which is this Benjamin St. Juste card, which is great. I've heard some people not really being a big fan of him, but I think that he's a pretty damn solid card. I mean, for a card that I got for only playing one game of MUT Champs, I'm pretty happy with it. He's a 6'2" corner. Can I see his height somewhere? I think he's 6'2". I think you can see that on MUT.gg. Almost on MUT Champs. But he does get pick artist for 1, which is really, really nice. So I'm just going to throw this on him. Why not? Throw him onto the lineup once I'm done with this recording. Giants actually play the Commanders today, so hopefully St. Juste has a horrible game IRL today. Arguably the biggest Giants game in December in about 6 years, but who's counting? Definitely not me. We can open up some of these packs while I talk about, get the strategy out of the way first. I want to talk about Zero Chill because, you know, there's so many people that are talking about, oh, save your training. If you bought training during Blitz when you were able to get training, I think relatively easily for 4 to 4.5 coins per training. If you wait until, Wednesday, the day before Zero Chill, when they announce presence and everything like that, there's a good chance that you can get your coins back if you want to flip it for maybe 8, 9, maybe even 10 coins per training. You can also just invest that training into the rerolls, because I think the way Zero Chill has worked in the past is you would basically get an alternate currency. It would be something Christmas related. It would be like snow or snowflakes or something like that. And then you would use that alternate currency to roll for the presents. And I've never been the biggest present guy. I'll tell you that in the past when I used to play MUT, I was the kind of guy where I would snipe during Blitz, but then instead of quick selling those players for training and then converting that training into snow and then the snow into presents, I would just sell the players when the market would rise and then use those coins on Christmas Day and work the auction house to get the players that I wanted to for cheap. For example, this year, I really want that all Madden 3 Saquon Barkley because I'm a Giants fan. He has 94 speed. He's one of the better running backs in the game. I know some people like the Marcus Allen more, and I think it's just a matter of preference, honestly. I think for me, I just want to play with a player that I really like IRL. So why wouldn't I take Saquon Barkley, Let's see if we can get kind of lucky in this touchdown pack. Can we get a solid elite? Come on, give me a good legend here. Come on, baby. Okay, that's the exact opposite of what I asked for. Ooh, I'll take an 87, though. Pat Elfline, sure. 82 Laramie Tunsil. It's a gold. Another gold. Another elite. Be something solid. It's not. 81 Tyrann Mathieu. Okay. I mean, I'll take an 87. That's not bad at all. But I do want to talk about the investing because I think, honestly, there's a really strong argument to be made for selling some of the players, assuming you haven't quick sold all of your training investments, selling some of the players that you invested maybe on Wednesday when you see player prices start to jack up potentially in anticipation for Zero Chill coming out the following day. I think maybe selling off some of those players that you've been holding on to may not be the worst idea. I'm not going to go through and, mark every one of the players, but I just want to show you if I go down by overall, I sold off all my 91s. I only had like 3. But if you look at the 90s, right, if you look right here, I mean, I'm going to get rid of this Reggie White who's in my lineup right now. But if I were to count that Reggie White, that would be 14 90s that I have. I have 189, 15 88s, 10 87s, 14 86s, and I have 33 85s. Now, if I were to quick sell all of that for training, that would be roughly 305,000 training, which is pretty damn good. But if I were to sell everything, let's just say hypothetically speaking, at 7 coins per training, that would net me pre-tax, I believe, around 2.255 million coins, and after tax, a little over 2 million coins, which is really nice because if I were to quick sell all of my platinum cards that I have right now and the strategy items that I don't really care for, that'll put me roughly at 4.5 million. So if I were to sell all the players that I have sitting right here for a profit and not for training, I'd be sitting at 6.5 million, and that's not even counting if you look at my unopened packs. I still have all of these players that I have to maybe quick sell or sell for coins. And I have this 86, 87 overall elite pack times 28, which will net me anywhere from about 59K to 89K training. So to me, my concern is I feel like the community is as smart as it's ever been. And whenever I'm going into random market streamers, Twitch streams, or if I'm in their Discords, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about just how much they've invested in training. And that makes me believe that people that are going to try to sell potentially when it comes to Christmas and them ripping their present packs, they're not going to have or they're going to have a lot of competition amongst themselves to sell off those players. And I'm thinking from a profit standpoint, does it make more sense to sell and get out early before everyone tries to sell the present players that they get on Christmas Day? Because I'm starting to think that maybe I'll save some of that training, some of that 305,000 training. Maybe I'll save 100K, 150K, and I'll put that towards ripping, presents. Because the other thing is we have to put a lot of faith in EA not screwing us over as investors, because the one thing EA has done very well this year is I think they know how to manage the market in a way that screws us over. So I'm kind of afraid to have 300 plus K invested in training because as you can see, on the flip side, I could maybe sell everything and make 2 million coins. So for me, my point is it's very, very scary. I don't really know if I want to invest all of the players that I've purchased over the last week and a half that I picked up at 4.5 training or less. Or do I want to sell them all if I can get them for 6.5, 7 coins per training? Do I just start slowly selling them back? I think that could be the move. As for improving my team, there are a couple players on my lineup that I do want to sell off as well. Namely at safety, I think I do want to sell off. I have Ed Reed, who's now my backup kick returner. He's just there because I wanted the Isaiah Polam out here because he gets pick artist for 1. My Ed Reed does not because he's not in the power up. But I have Kyle Hamilton. I may end up keeping Kyle Hamilton because I just think he's really cool. Why not? The counter argument is he's going to get a redux. He's a limited, right? So he's going to get a redux eventually, just like Minkah Fitzpatrick. And I think he's going to drop in price when his redux comes out. So I think he can get a redux when TVPs come out, which I don't think we get TVPs until the week after Christmas. We'll probably get TVPs if I had to guess, sometime in between. Like it'll be active, I think, after the week following Christmas, and it'll be active, I think, until the Super Bowl is my guess. We'll probably get it for the entire month of January. Only rips I'm doing are I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm thinking of selling Kyle Hamilton and Ed Reed. just try and stack up on as much coins as possible because I want to build my team up even more. Because the last point of this video that I want to make is I will be off from work starting December the 16th, and I won't be going back into work until after New Year's. So that's about 2 weeks. I'm not going to be on MUT the entire time, obviously. I have other things that I have to do. But I do want to dedicate a good amount of that time that I am available and home to playing MUT and bringing you more online gameplay. Again, I showed you at the beginning of stream, I played MUT Champs earlier this weekend, and I got a win. There were some things that I saw that I liked on my offense and a lot of things I saw that I didn't. But that's going to be the point of me playing online is, I can work out all the schemes I want to run and stuff like that. But until I get onto the virtual gridiron, I'm not going to know what I like and what I don't like. And I'm also hoping that by the time I start playing online on a more frequent basis in 2 weeks, that we see EA put in that patch that'll hopefully nerf the success rates of ad catching and press man, because those things need to be tuned drastically. So anyways, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you are saving up training and coins for Zero Chill and you want to share how much you've made or saved in the comments below, let me know, because I'm curious to see what people are working with going into Zero Chill. And let me know if you want, because it's not like a lot of people are looking at these videos. They're really not. Let me know if you're planning to hold that training until presence, or if you're looking to sell, even if it's just partially like I am, so that you can have a fatter coin stack. Because again, I think the big brain move is to go in to Zero Chill, give yourself some training, right? Dabble in the presence, enjoy it, because I think in terms of the rerolls, I think the presents are going to be one of the most fun things to engage with in Madden Ultimate Team this year. So engage with that. Have fun. The point of this game mode is to have fun, but I think the big brain move is to save as many coins as you can to take advantage of the prices, kind of like with Blitz when presents are opened, and buy some of the players you want. Like, again, all Madden players. If you want, like, I want that Saquon, but I also want that 94 Calvin Johnson. I want that Jason Kelce card, and I hate Eagle players. I do, but I think Jason Kelce could be your center until golden tickets, maybe. He's that damn good. So let me know what you're working with. Let me know what your plan is, and let me know what you think about my plan. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you later.